want to thank everybody coming on this run with us, Ridin' Rock. You guys did awesome. They raised over $750 in cash. That $750 that you guys helped put together tonight is worth 7 times that amount at the Good Shepherd Village. Everybody ready to go?
Hello and welcome back to this week's Ride and Steel. Today's show will be introducing you to Mike and Christine Paul of Saco, Maine, organizers of the Ridin' Rock. The Ridin' Rock Run raises money for their local food bank and also for a cause called Open Hearts, Open Hands.
Morning, Kristen.
Good morning.
How you doing?
I'm good.
Good.
Yeah.
You all ready for today?
I am.
Okay.
I'm ready to go see Mike and Christine.
So stay tuned. We'll be right back. It's August 8th, and a small group has joined the production crew at Raven's Roost in Brunswick, Maine, as we made our way to Jimmy the Greek's in Old Orchard Beach for the 3rd annual Ridin' Rock. Organized by Ride and Steel sponsors Mike and Christine Paul, their aim is to help the food pantry and Open Heart, Open Hands program in the Saco area. Well, good morning and welcome back to Ride and Steel. Today we're in Old Orchard Beach at Jimmy the Greek's with Mike Paul and Christine. We are on the Ridin' Rock. How's it going this morning, Mike?
Oh, it's going great. Nice, beautiful day. The sun's out. Hopefully we have a lot of bikes here and we raise a lot of money for the Saco Food Pantry today.
That's right, and that's what this is all about. It's about raising money for the food pantry and the Open Hands, Open Hearts program, which helps students with school supplies and maybe even some clothing and stuff like that, correct?
Yes, the Open Hands, Open Hearts helps clothe needy families, all from the kids from very young right up to 12th grade. So it's not only school supplies, but it's just putting clothes on their backs.
We don't want to leave out Christine and Kristen over here. I mean, they're not just a couple of pretty faces. Kristen, how are you doing this morning?
I'm great. I'm really excited to be here. It's
Yeah.
been a great ride already.
And how are you doing, Christine?
I'm doing really well.
Uh-huh.
I just wanted to mention that the front page of our local newspaper this week was talking about how the food pantries just had their budgets cut by a couple of $1,000s, which is huge to them. For the first time in 15 years, they've run out of peanut butter and jelly and had a need for that. So this ride couldn't come at a better time, and I'm really excited to be able to help and raise awareness for food pantries everywhere.
But you also have larger goals planned now, don't you?
Yeah, I do. You know what? This day, there's no need of anybody going hungry in this great state of Maine. There's a lot of hardworking families out there that are really struggling, that have been laid off and need help. So I'm encouraging, and please, I'm asking everybody to go out and donate either it's time or money to your local food pantry. And I'm hoping maybe next year that the third Saturday of August can be dedicated as Food Pantry Awareness Day in the state of Maine. So we're going to try to get a hold of Governor LePage. If you're watching this, I'm going to be getting a hold of you. We're going to see if you can sign a proclamation and make it Food Pantry Awareness Day.
And Kristen, what do you feel? You've been with me since the beginning. How do you feel about all this?
Well, I think I told you the other day that it just really touches my heart to see so many people that really care about helping other people. It's not just out there to have a good time, which we are. We're out there making a difference.
Christina, I want to ask you, you've been riding in groups now, organizing a ride, supporting Ride and Steel for the past 4 years. Why don't you share with the viewers, why Ride and Steel is important and why what we're doing is so important?
I think Ride and Steel is great because it lets everybody know all the different organizations and what we're doing out and riding for a cause, and just giving the bikers a good name. For some reason, there's always the bad people out there that think bikers are, have a bad stigma attached to them. But in reality, there's a lot of wonderful people that get on the back of bikes and do a lot of good with it.
The commitment you guys put into what you do to bring awareness to all the different motorcycle groups around this great state, to helping out all these people that are in need is just amazing. I commend you guys 100%, and you got 100% of my support anytime I could possibly help out. I got 3 kids. I got a 10-year-old Michaela, my 7-year-old Maya, who's right here, and I got a 20-month-old little boy. And my daughter Maya the other day. Maya, why don't you come here?
Here comes Maya.
Turn around, honey. My daughter Maya the other day, we were in the truck riding around, and she asked me what's going to happen, when the time, unfortunate time comes that I pass, I die or something like that. And one of the things that she asked me is if they could keep Ride and Rock going. And I thought it was like the best thing in the world. So I encourage everybody out there, get your families involved. Get your children involved young. They love it. They absolutely love it. My girls love being a part of this. It's a family thing for us, and it's awesome.
It is awesome, and we got a feeder program for future charity riders here, I see, huh? Thank you so much for that. Yeah. So how do you feel about that?
Good.
Yeah. Yeah, I saw you work on a commercial with your mom and dad, too. That was really good. You did a great job.
Thank you.
Say your lines that you used in the commercial. You ready? On my count. Ready? 1, 2, 3, go.
Did you know $5 donated to your local food pantry can feed a family for 2 days?
See, there you go. And there's a public service message from the Ride and Rock family themselves, the Pauls.
Doing a nice bike ride today? Can't beat that. And all for a good cause, too. This benefits Open Hearts, Open Hands, the Food Pantry, Saco. So please give what you can. Hey, where did we go? Days when the rains came down in a hollow, playing a new game, laughing and running, hey, hey, skipping and jumping in the misty morning fog. Oh, and our hearts thumping shoes, my brown-eyed girl.
Could you introduce yourself to the people watching, please? Because I forgot your name.
I'm Bob Nichols. I am the operations officer of the Saco Food Pantry.
Right.
My responsibility to keep that shelves loaded as much as possible.
Right.
And it's only made possible by people like you who are willing to give. And when they give, Bobby, it comes from the heart.
Right.
A few facts. Since January to July 31st, we have fed 4,543 family members.
Are you saying that the economy has affected that many more middle-class people that are coming in?
That's all it is. It's middle class. It's the people that get there and say, we can't make it anymore.
People are watching this, and they can obviously see that you're passionate about what you're doing. How do they get a hold of you again? Give us that phone number one more time.
5904789, and God bless you all.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Appreciate it. Yeah. I happened to come across Pam Pyre once again, and you're here at the Ridin Rock. It's kind of like out of your element a little bit. You're usually with the Wounded Heroes program or raising money for our soldiers and stuff. So what brings you to the Ridin Rock, Pam?
Well, I'll tell you, we believe in other causes too. We aren't the only cause out there. And Mike had been a doll when we had some case resolution we needed help with. We needed one of our guys' vehicles fixed. We were short on money, and Mike got on Facebook and offered up money for that and challenged other people to do it. We raised a bunch of money to make that happen, and which is wonderful because Mike supports our group too and our events. He's always at our events. And then Mike dumped his bike, had that unfortunate accident, and got hurt pretty bad. And my first instinct was, that poor man spends a year organizing an event. We do it. We know how long it takes and all the work that goes into it. And I thought, you know what? We don't have anything going on that day. I can step up and offer Mike whatever he needs for help to pull off his event. So we're here.
Thank you very much, Pam.
All right,
Have a nice day.
It's a wonderful woman right here. Open hands, open hearts. We met her when she got started, and we think it's an absolute fabulous thing she does. She's located right in the same spot as the Soccer Food Pantry, right up the road. We're going to be bringing the run by. It's really special what you do, and I'm glad Christine and I and my family are able to be a part of it, helping you guys out.
I'm glad you are too. Everybody out there is struggling. It's not just people on welfare. People have lost their jobs. The hours are cut back. The economy is really, really tough today. And I just want to mention too that we are a program of the Saco Food Pantry, but just because we're located there, we service not just Saco, but any of York or Cumberland County, wherever you come from. To me, if you walk through that door, it's because you need help.
All right, so how did people watching this get a hold of you? If they got all kinds of kids' clothes that were only worn once or twice and they want to donate them, can they do that?
They can. We look forward to it. We ask that clothing be in, gently used, good condition, not worn, torn, or stained, and smoke-free.
Right.
And they can reach us at 67 Ocean Park Road in Saco, or they could call 286-9939 and leave a message. We're open Monday through Friday from 9:30 to 11:30, and that's when we would take donations.
They got a Facebook page too, so find them, like them on Facebook.
Well, thank you so much for what you're doing. I know what this involves, how much time, how much work, how much energy, and keep up the great work, all right? And we're going to continue to do our best.
Calling out our names, telling us to follow, we'll never be the same. It can lead to riches, it can lead to fame, it can bring us sorrow, it can bring us pain. On the road, up on every stage, on the road, come and hear us play. On the road, through town every night. On the road, music is our life. What we do, traveling from town to town, if they only knew. Man, don't get us wrong, this life we wouldn't trade, 'cause when we play our music, we sure got it made. On the road, up on every stage. On the road, come and hear us play. On the road, new town every night. On the road, this music is our life. The blood of gypsies running through our veins, just a bunch of restless souls you can never tame. No matter how hard we try, we just can't settle down. This is the life we're gonna live till they put us in the ground. On the road, up on every
Many Mainers have been hard hit by the recession. The USDA estimates that 15.4% of Maine households, or approximately 200,000 people in our great state of Maine, are food insecure. Child food insecurity rate is about 24.6%, or 1 in every 4 children are food insecure. That's 68,950 children, folks. Maine ranks 21 in the nation, first in New England in terms of child food insecurity. 18% of the people in Maine are using food stamps. 1 in 3 jobs in Maine does not pay enough to cover for the basic needs of a family.
This is Sherry and John. Where are you guys from?
Old Orchard Beach.
Old Orchard Beach. And you guys were talking about how you've been trying to get out on charity rides more often and stuff?
Yeah, we enjoy going on them. It's a fun thing to do. It's great that we see an event like this taking place when it does, to have the people come here and the different varieties of bikes and the people you meet. We enjoy it and we try to do as many as we can. We think it's a great thing that Mike does it, that you're involved as Ridin Steel. Every year we come, we see it gets larger and larger, and we hope that it succeeds and continues for many more years to come.
Well, thank you, John. Sherry, do you feel the same way?
Oh yeah, definitely. It's a fun time.
Yeah, well, I want to thank you guys for coming here on this ride and supporting Mike Paul's attempt to try to help out the local food bank there. You can tell that the people were very grateful as we rode by. Their signs were out. Thank you. Yeah. Awesome, wasn't it?
Oh, it was great. Yeah. We were hitting the horn and seeing everyone go by. We think it's a great thing. It's great to see everyone out here. It's a beautiful place, so hope we enjoy more of it.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you. Now I'm making my way towards some people here, especially this guy came all the way up from Mississippi to be on this ride. And why is that? Why is this one?
It's my favorite ride. It's my favorite people.
You like the Ridin' Rock?
Yes, I do.
And so you know Mike Paul and Christine and all them and stuff? Right.
And I'm looking forward to riding tonight.
Excellent. All right. Well, thank you for coming all the way up here for this.
My pleasure.
Appreciate it. So how long have you been riding? First, what's your name?
Susie.
Susie, how long have you been riding?
About 5 years.
Oh, so you're doing okay, huh, in the run?
Yeah.
How do you feel this run is going?
Beautifully. It's nice and smooth.
Good.
Everybody's so nice.
And you feel comfortable?
Totally.
Good.
Totally.
Good.
Can't wait to do
you.
it again next year.
Well, thank you. Thanks for coming, Susie.
Thank you.
Bye.
Hello, I'm Terry. You're watching Ridin' Rock, Ridin' Steel, and we'll be right back.
I met Mike and Christine Paul back in riding season 2009 and was impressed by their level of enthusiasm for helping others. Owners of Mike Paul Foundations and a very grateful couple, they were inspired to ride for charity by the late Stoney Dion and his famous lobster run. They have become real believers and fans of Ridin' Steel and enthusiastically support the show. The Ridin' Rock raises money for the Saco Food Pantry. If you've been paying attention to the news, you'll have heard as to how the need for food assistance has grown dramatically in this country.
Sacred lies, what about you, the ways of children?
Those that used to donate now find themselves asking for help. The dwindling economy in our country and the rise of our cost of living is taking its toll on many. So those of us that ride for a cause are doing our best to share what little we may have left with others.
We got Mike and Christine here again with us. Any people you want to thank for helping you out with this Ridin' Rock? It takes a lot of work to do this, and I know that you got a whole slew of prizes and giveaways to hand out tonight. So, who are these people?
I don't want to leave anybody out, but
if we do leave anybody out, we'll put them in the closing credits. How's that?
Bangor Tix donated 2 Red Sox tickets for September 19th game against the Blue Jays. Moxie Tattoos donated a $200 tattoo. Seacoast Fun Park, York Wild Kingdom, Pear Patio Pub, Mark Motors donated a nice reconditioning set for someone to get their car completely detailed inside and out. Pirates Patio donated some stuff as well. Mr. Goodbar, Bill's Pizza, Leah Sophia Necklace.
JJ's Eatery down in Old Orchard. And then we got our other sponsors that help us out tremendously. We got Bentley's. Bentley donated the tent. That's awesome. Cannot forget Bentley. Too bad he couldn't be here today, but he's away racing, so another one of his passions. And then some cash from other people. Northeast Concrete Pumping and Crane Service. We got the pier down in Orchard donated some cash. Blow Brothers. Can't forget Blow Brothers. You see these toilets, you got to get a picture.
They got an executive suite for a toilet. Unbelievable.
Nothing but the best, right?
Well, I guess the bottom line is that, you know, it takes a lot of people to come together to pull off something like this. And these gifts or prizes that you have, now, are you selling raffle tickets? Is that what you're doing, or are they just giveaways?
No, we're selling raffle tickets all day long from the start at our stop at Naples Custom Motorsports and here. As the night goes on, hopefully we're going to be selling more, but that's all stuff that's been donated to Ridin Rock to hand out during the raffle.
Okay, and the money gathered from those raffle tickets goes to where?
Open Hand, Open Hearts. It's a charity that is in collaboration with the Soccer Food Pantry. They're actually on the same property, which benefits young families that are in need, clothing their kids, buying school supplies. They can go there and get clothed and get school supplies and everything they need just to stay warm and go to school.
Help them with the expense of going back to school. Yeah. I know they send a list home to my house, and you know, for years, and it's like $150 a kid, and you got 5 kids, it adds up, right?
Yeah. And Elaine Fournier, matter of fact, she's here too, so she's brought her crew here to just get up and say some stuff when they're on stage and stuff. Yeah, it's gonna be great.
This is your 3rd annual, and you've been raising money for the same causes for the past 3 rides, correct? Correct. And so, how much money have you put together for the Open Hands, Open Hearts program?
Last year was right around $500 plus a bunch of clothes. So we also take donations in clothes as well as money because they need both. They need the money to help, pay the utilities. They still have an electric bill. They still have to heat their place in the wintertime. Along with the clothes, the giveaway, and everything else. So
this year, Fat Boys Redemption from Gray New Gloucester, they have Fat Boy Power Sports who also donated a gift certificate, and Fat Boys Redemption, they're going to pick up all the redemption and give us 6 cents a can and give that to the cause as well. So that's extra that was added this year.
And you were inspired by Stoney, to start this kind of thing, and now you're doing it every year and for great causes. Putting food in people's bellies is no small gesture on your part. It's really big, and we got a lot of people here that aren't even from Saco that joined in on this ride to provide for these people from another community. It's really big. It's big, and that's what Ridin Steel is all about. We go out and we raise money, we support people, and bring in revenue from out of town into other people's towns, basically.
Right. And I also want to add, listen, when you're watching this on that Sunday morning, after the show, go to your pantry, open it up. There's stuff in there that you just don't use anymore. Put it in a bag, drop it off at your local food pantry. The feeling that you're going to get inside, it's like nothing else.
Absolutely. Thank you for watching Ridin Steel. We ride for a cause, and we want you to join us. So stay tuned for Ridin Steel and see what's happening next week.
August 18th, 2012. Find us, like us on Facebook.
And Mike and Christine, I want to give you guys my personal kudos to you. You guys are like the best promoters. I don't care what it is. He has had this ride on BLM, on television. He has these shirts, hundreds of them. Yeah, this is a couple of years ago. I mean, there's T-shirts. He has business cards. He has the meal tickets. You're just great promoters, and you're really, your organizations that you raise money for are very, very fortunate to have you guys behind them, because I don't think anybody else can pull it off like you guys do.
You know what? The Soccer Food Pantry and Open Hands, Open Hearts, it's like something Christine and I really adopted, and we really are passionate about it. And like we said earlier in the program, this year we're going to try to get a hold of Governor Paul LePage and have the 3rd Saturday in August have him sign a proclamation making it Food Pantry Awareness Day for this great state of Maine. Because there's no need of anybody in this state going hungry.
Good. It's been a great day. Thank you both for doing everything that you do. We really appreciate it and commend you for everything that you're doing.
I'd like to thank everybody from Ridin Steel too. I really got to give you guys kudos.